families, you got to do that. Too.
You know, the rest, like my sisters and they could just care less. Like,
oh yeah.
You know, whatever. But me, I'm an animal lover. And
oh yeah, I am too. I get it.
Like I will bring them in at night because it's been so cold. And
oh yeah. Well, we had the one that, you know, it's a 25-pound cat. We came back from the cruise and he didn't come up. Linda called and Shonda said, 3 or 4 days ago, we found his body. Handsome dog, some guy. And I'm going, I was so mad. Well, first you're sad, then you're mad. Then I got mad at the cat because he's so big and fat, it's like you're looking at it going, I can climb that tree, but that'd be a lot of work. I'm going to take my chances here. Anyway.
I know. I don't know how, because they stay out. I mean, they're not inside cats.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know how, like a coyote or something hasn't gotten on it.
I don't know how you fix it. I give my daughter a hard time about her dog. I tell her all the time, you know, the world's dumbest cat is smarter than the world's smartest dog.
Cossatot is launching a brand new aerial lineman training course. This 145-hour clock-hour course will offer training in broadband essentials and aerial lineman communications, with graduates receiving a career training work-ready certificate. The median yearly income for a communications aerial lineman in America is over $60,000. And the industry will need an average of 10,000 new linemen each year for the next 10 years. The UAC Aerial Lineman course will have you job ready in just 4 weeks, and qualifying participants pay zero tuition. We have the trucks, we have the poles, we have the equipment and the classroom. All we need is you. To find out more, check us out online at www.cccua.edu or call 870-584-1178 or email continuingeducation@cccua.edu. Come train at the college that bestcolleges.com ranks as the #1 community college in the state. University of Arkansas, Cossatot. Cossatot Colts merchandise is now available at the ERCs in DeQueen, Ashdown, and Nashville. Come on in and let our friendly staff show you around. We have a lot to choose from, including t-shirts in a variety of styles and colors, caps, hoodies, polos, long sleeve t-shirts. We have joggers and stuff like coffee mugs and insulated thermal tumblers, as well as flash drives, lanyards, and power bank chargers. Just let the staff know what you need, and who knows, they might even model it for you. Show your Cossatot school spirit. Get your Colts merchandise today at an ERC near you.
Do you like my lawn? Mowed, trimmed, and edged to perfection. Johnson, do you remember what your lawn looked like last year? 'Cause I sure do. And Ron, it might be time to get a new trimmer. But don't worry, guys. I know what you need. Check this out.
Put your hands on professional equipment. Get ready for Husqvarna Days at your local dealer.
I'm Barbara Dixon, and this is Anna Belcher, and we're with Southern Bancorp Bank. Southern is a different kind of bank. We are a designated community development financial institution, and our main focus, our mission, is to be involved in and serve the community. And what makes us different is we offer traditional banking services, but we also offer other services that help strengthen our community to teach them financial literacy and to help them to build credit, understand credit, and to make good, wise choices. Some of the programs we offer, we have a learning center that covers everything from savings to loans to small business, housing. There's also a section of that website that is designated for youth that's broken up by age groups, so you can get financial literacy information for your children on that website. There's a section for senior citizens as well. We also offer free credit review. We will help you pull your free credit report, go over it with you, give you the resources to review it and to know what to look for. We offer a credit builder CD loan to help you start building credit history or to improve your credit history. We also offer free counseling services, whether you want to just do a budget or just ask questions. That service is free, and it's all free to customers and non-customers alike. We offer free home ownership counseling services. We offer free income tax preparation through the VITA program. It's a voluntary income tax preparation assistance program. And for consumers who qualify, we prepare their taxes free. We will be doing that right here in the Lockesburg branch. A lot of what Southern does is they try to strengthen the community, the businesses and individuals alike, and we are considered, one of our mottos is to be wealth builders for everyone. And one of the primary ways we start that is by teaching savings habits. And Anna is going to tell you a little bit about some of those.
We have a few savings products that's going on right now. One is our Roundup Savings. Every time you use your debit card, you can either round up to the next dollar amount, or you can round up a certain dollar, whether it's 1 or 5, just whatever is convenient for you. And we also have what is called an app that you can download, and the app is called Envy. And it is a savings game. It's 100 days process, and you determine how much you want to save in the 100 days. And every day that you go into the app, you open the envelope, and it may transfer $1, it may transfer $2. Whatever is in that envelope on that app that day is how much it transferred to your savings account. We also have what we call a CD credit builder loan. If you are just starting out and getting credit, or you've just graduated from school and you're having a hard time getting credit because you have no credit score, or even if you've had past negative credit, then you can come in and we can start you out with credit of a CD loan, and that also gives you a CD. When you pay your loan off, that CD is your money. And Southern believes in Sevier County. We believe in empowering our community, and we are thankful to be here in Sevier County, and we look forward to serving Sevier County and the people in this community for years to come.
Six. You got 4 fulls and 2 30s. You can go ahead and hit stop. The shift is stop. And then just hit reset there.
And then this one starts.
That starts, yep.
Okay.
Good evening and welcome to Historic Bank of Lockesburg Gymnasium. Tonight's contest between visiting Fort Scott Greyhounds and your UA Cossatot Colts. If you would please stand in honor of our national anthem. Now let's get the starting lineup. First for Fort Scott Greyhounds. Number 2, Davion Sargent. Number 11, Nixon Bess. Number 12, Dennis Patrick. Number 30, Cam Reyes. Number 33, Andre Norris. Now let's meet the starting lineups for your UA Cossatot Colts. Coached by Stan Asumdu. At guard, a 6'2" sophomore from LaPorte, Texas. Number 2, Kayvon Wally. At guard, a 6'5" freshman from Fort Worth, Texas. Number 11, Nick Moyer. At forward, a 6'5" freshman from Houston, Texas. Number 21, Zion Harper. At guard, a 6'4" freshman from Bryan, Texas. Number 23, Dylan Glover. And at forward, a 6'6" freshman from Chicago, Illinois. Number 34, Kahari Loggins.
Very appreciated.
That's Barry Reed, our PA announcer here at UA Cossatot, taking place in John Bunyard. By the way, is involved with the DeQueen Lions Club auction tonight, which you can catch on our Ed 88 Facebook page live right now. Anyway, we're set to get underway as the Colts get set to take on Fort Scott. Now, they took on Fort Scott earlier this month. They were up there for the Fort Scott the Greyhound Classic up at Fort Scott early in the month. Came up on the short end of that scoreboard. They get the opening tip, however, and Kevon Wally brings it into the front court. He'll kick it off to Kahari Harris. Kahari gets it down low, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound put right back up, no good. There's Zion Harper under there, goes back underneath. Strong off the glass, no good, but he's going to the free throw line. Zion Harper heading to the charity stripe, and he is going to be fouled by Davion Sargent. That's his first team foul tonight. As we're just underway, Zion Harper, not only one of our outstanding student athletes, but also a student ambassador, and he was helping out the UA Cossatot Foundation on Giving Tuesday earlier this week as Zion knocks down that first free throw. He'll have another one coming here. Zion was stationed in our front office at DeQueen, taking donations through the day. I know he was there when I came through. Zion's second free throw up and in. Got some happy feet at the free throw line, and he should be happy. Knocked them both down. Colts take a 2-0 lead over the Greyhounds. Up top with the basketball, it's Andre Norris. Norris working out there against Nick Moye. Long three-pointer on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound going to be hauled down by Kahari Loggins. Colts will get it in the corner. Oh, good defensive move that time by Fort Scott. Getting in there to steal that ball away is Cam Reyes. As the Greyhounds working the perimeter, get to the free throw line. They'll work it left side. Three-pointer on the way, and it is off. No good. Going high to grab that rebound. That's going to be Dylan Glover. Glover gets it ahead to Kevon Wally. Kevon gets it on over to Glover. Glover shot in and out, no good. The rebound's pulled down by Dennis Kadrick. Kadrick will work it ahead, and the Greyhounds will slow it down in the front court. That's Andre Norris with it. Deep in that corner over to Cam Reyes. Reyes back up top to Nixon Bess. At the free throw line, shot off the iron, no good. Oh, wow. They keep the action going here, but man, one of those Fort Scott Greyhounds hit the court and hit it hard. That's Davin Sargent. Going to take just a moment to gather everything up here. He's okay. Davin getting a round of applause from the folks here, but man, that's tough. That's tough inside. Davin shaking it off. I know that had to hurt. That's going to leave a mark. Greyhounds will put it in play on the baseline. They trail at 2-0, 18:30 to go here in this first half. Looks like Loggins almost had a wardrobe malfunction there. Gets everything tucked back in. And the Greyhounds will put it up. Left side, left elbow, shot on the way. It's up and good. Dennis Kadrick gets the first two of the night for the Greyhounds. We're tied at 2. Colts have the basketball with 8:15 to play here in this first half. Kevon Wally tries to penetrate, dishes underneath, looking for Zion Harper underneath. The ball goes out of bounds, last touched by Harper. Zion says, no, it was the other guy. Fort Scott will have it far into the court. Looks like Kahari Harris will put a little bit of Kahari Loggins, that is, putting some pressure on the basketball. Into the front court, Davin Sargent with it. He'll work it left wing. Gets it off to Andre Norris underneath. Spin move underneath, trying to go strong in the basket. They'll fire it back out. As the Greyhounds try to attack inside the lane, shot up and rattles around and goes down. Good touch that time by Nixon Bess. Greyhounds take a lead at 4-2. 17:40 to go here in this first half. Colts with it. Kevon Wally up top. Gets it to Dylan Glover. Glover leaves it back over with Moye. Nick working inside the lane. Spin move, goes up strong, puts it up and in. Nice turnaround move by Moye. Mid-air, 6-foot jumper, good. Colts tie it at 4. Greyhounds have it. They'll work it left side. Andre Norris underneath. Shot, whistle. Actually, they lobbed it inside looking for the shot, and I believe they just got Zion Harper for the personal foul from the backside. Zion picks up his first. Tied at 4 with 17:08 to play first half. Greyhounds will put it in play. Lob pass way out front. Cam Reyes with it. Reyes will work it off to Davin Sargent. Sargent has it rejected. And here come the Colts. Moye goes through the lane. Full speed, lost his footing down there. Big collision, and Moye is down on the court right now. They'll get him up. He's okay. Now the Greyhounds will put it in play on the far end after that turnover. As Davin Sargent will trigger the inbounds pass, gets it into Andre Norris. Norris brings it across the timeline. Greyhounds with it on the perimeter. They're working deep in that left corner. Nice attack of the basket that time. Shot would not go. What a tip in underneath by Nixon Best. Best has 4. And the Greyhounds lead at 6-4. As the Colts will take the long three. That's Moye. Can't get it to go in the rebound. Offside. Cam Reyes grabs it out of the sky. And the Greyhounds will bring it the other way. Greyhounds work. Try to go inside. Oh, good defense that time as Kevon Wally almost stole it away. Loose ball picked up, put up in the air. Three-pointer won't go, and that rebound tipped around, picked up by the Greyhounds. Shot on the way, 14-footer, in, out, and finally out of bounds, last touched by the Colts. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Is a lot of action, no points right there. 6-4, Fort Scott leading the Colts. 15:55 to play in this first half. Colts basketball brought to you tonight by Coca-Cola, by Pilgrims, and by the good folks at the Jackson family. Nice spin move inside, good recovery underneath, but a whistle and a foul. That's Kahari Loggins down there. Then we call for the personal foul. Tried to get back in time. And heading to the free throw line will be Andre Norris. Norris looking for his first points of the night. Greyhounds lead it 6-4. 15:47 to play here in this first half as Norris's first free throw bounces around and goes in. Andre gets a mark beside his name in the scorebook. Greyhounds will have another one coming right here. Second shot, rattles around and goes in. And the Greyhounds up by 4, 8-4. Kevon Wally up top. Works around the defense, gets it on that right wing. Moye has it, he'll back it back out. Nick needs some help out there, picks up the dribble. Looking over there with the ball stolen away as the Moye will pick it up in the backcourt, fires it ahead. And driving all the way, laying it off a glass and good is Kahari Loggins. Loggins gets the basket, 8-6. Greyhounds on top. Norris will have it. Working up top against Moye. Works it left side. Underneath, shot no good. There's Dylan Glover with a rebound. Glover gets it ahead to Wally, deep in that left corner. Moye drives through the lane. Oh, what a give underneath. Give the basket to Loggins. Give the assist to Moye. And the Colts tie it up at 8. 14:45 to play first half. Loose ball on the court. Glover gets it quickly to Wally. Kevon attacks, lays it up and in. Kevon Wally with a basket. And we got a timeout on the court. Our score, Colts 10, Fort Scott 8. Back in a moment on ad88radio.com.
Sweetie, and this is my McDonald's order. I get a Big Mac, Chicken McNuggets, fries, and a Sprite with sweet and sour and barbecue sauce. But I like to mix it all up. So I'm gonna put some fries on my Big Mac. Or top my fries with Chicken McNuggets. That's right. Or make a totally new sandwich like this. As long as you're doing you, you're doing the Sweetie meal. Order ahead on the McDonald's app.
14:38 to go, first half. Great camera work over there by Madeline Jones, head of the UA Cossatot Foundation. We'll be talking to Madeline a little bit later on tonight. And just to my, she's on my left, to my right, UA Cossatot Chancellor Steve Cole, Dr. Cole. We hope to talk with him a little bit later on as the got our accreditation report in earlier this week. Got some good news on that. Anyway, The Colts lead at 10-8 as the Greyhounds working around the perimeter. Oh, nice give underneath, but unable to control it. They'll save it in bounds, but it's Nick Moyer with the basketball of the Colts. Nick attacks, drives through, reverse layup, no. Zion Harper picks it out of the air, kisses it off the glass, and good. Zion's got 4, and the Colts lead it 12-8. Greyhounds will work it left side. They'll work it around the perimeter, looking underneath. Instead, they'll keep it on the perimeter. Three-pointer on the way, air ball out of bounds. Dennis Kadrick was open, couldn't knock it down, and the Colts get it. As the Greyhounds will pick up the pressure at midcourt. Breaking free on that from the man was Moyer. Moyer works, puts it up, no good. Strong rebound inside that time by Dennis Kadrick. And attacking the basket are the Greyhounds. Loose ball picked up underneath. Collision underneath. Boy, we've had a lot of big collisions, a lot of contact tonight. A lot of players on the court. And the personal foul is going to be called against the Colts. Dylan Glover. Glover's first, second team foul against the Colts. And we'll do a little court maintenance ride here with 13:29 to play here in this first half. Colts on top, 12-8. Colts looking for their second victory of the season. Fort Scott had reeled off like 7 wins in a row before they ran up against Shorter College in their last time out. And Shorter came away with the victory. Shorter has just joined our region here in NJCAA basketball. This is a non-conference game here, but Shorter College will be a conference game. That'll be coming up in January. As at the free throw line, Dennis Kadrick gets his first free throw. He's got 3 points in the ball game. Fort Scott trailing 12-9. Second shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Zion Harper. Colts getting some new folks in the lineup out there. Looks like Eddie Gonzalez has checked in. Also in the lineup, Jonathan Anderson. Up top, that's Kevon Wally, and Wally's going to be fouled. So he got around Bryce. Well, that's Jornay. Couldn't read my handwriting there for a moment. Anyway, Bryce had called for the personal foul. And the Colts will make the inbounds pass. They get it to Wally. Wally up top, gets around his man, drives down, lays it up and in. Wally gets the basket. Q with 4. Colts on top by 5, their biggest lead of the night. As the Greyhounds trying to get inside. Looking. Three-pointer on the way. Left side, no good. Rebound scramble for Wally gets it. Q in the backcourt. Here come the Colts. 12:45 to go first half. Wally across the horsey head up top. Tries to attack, gets it in that corner. Jonathan Anderson for 3. Won't go. Rebound. Gonzalez puts it up and in. Eddie Gonzalez with a basket. His first 2. And we want a timeout. 12:35 to go. First half, our score, Colts 16, Fort Scott 9. Back in a moment on 888radio.com.
And what if I want to change my plan?
State Farm's here to help.
What if I want to change sports?
Newcomer Chris Paul is maintaining a narrow lead in these final meters. But here comes an opponent closing the gap. 1 foot in front of the other. They are battling it out. And Chris Paul edges ahead. Those are the hips of a champion.
At State Farm, we're there for your what-ifs. Get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Colts lead Fort Scott by a score of 16-9. On a rainy night, glad this is an indoor sport because it is cold and rainy outside as it has been all day long here in Southwest Arkansas. Looks like it's going to be raining all night as well. Inside, though, Colts having a good first half on top of Fort Scott 16-9. As we resume action, Colts will have Dylan Glover, Eddie Gonzalez, along with Jonathan Anderson. DeMaje Hampton making his first appearance tonight, and Kevon Wally in the lineup. Greyhounds will have it. Wing it in front court. That's Amari Williams. Amari spin, free throw line, dishes left side. Greyhounds working on the perimeter. Amari Williams trying to attack the baseline. Loose ball tipped around, picked up by the Greyhounds. Heads up play on the part of Bryce Journey to get that basket. Colts looked like they were in position to make a steal. Journey stayed with the play. Here come the Colts now. Pass up top. Anderson attacks, lays it up with a left hand and good. Like the Red Sea parted out there. Anderson gets the basket. Colts on top by 7, 18-11. Tigers attack. Loose ball picked up by Anderson. Anderson into the front court. Gets it out to Wally. Wally deep in that left corner. Dylan Glover for 3. Won't go. Rebound. Picked up by the Tigers. And that's going to go out of bounds off the midsection of Glover as Bryce Journey able to save the ball in bounds. Looks like Glover's going to check out, and checking in his place will be Edwin Aquino. Aquino makes his first appearance tonight for the Colts. As the Greyhounds look up top, nice attack, lay it off the glass and in. Absolutely muscling that one in there with his upper body strength is Journey. He's got 4. Colts have it. They'll get it out to Aquino, leading 18-13, 11:20 to play first half. Aquino gets it right side. As Wally thought about the 3, pulls up from 14, nails it. Kevon Wally, he's a player. He's got 6. Colts on top 20-13. As the Greyhounds try to go inside, Aquino almost had it. Had a foot on the inline though. Good hustle for Edwin. As the Greyhounds will put the ball in play underneath their own basket. Trailing 20-13 with 11:03 to play first half. Coach Stan Asumnu directing traffic out there. And we're trying to determine something. Okay, they talked it over. And all alone underneath. But the Greyhounds turn it over, and Aquino comes out of there with it. Works the left side. Wally thought about it, gives it back out to Aquino. Takes the 3 at the top of the key, won't go. Rebound comes off to the Colts. Kevon Wally, nice dish underneath the Hampton. DeMaggio going to be called for the charge. DeMaggio Hampton called for the charge. And taking the charge was Davin Sargent. Hampton called for his first personal foul. Sargent takes the charge, and he checks out of the ball game. Andre Norris will check in his place. Well, I thought he was checking out. I'm sorry. Sargent's still in the lineup. Heads to the corner. Takes it on the right side. Attacks. Kicks it back out left side. Three-pointer on the way. Nailing it out there was the Greyhounds. Mustafa Mohammed. First 3 of the night for the Greyhounds. Colts lead down to 4 at 20-16. As Wally fires it cross court. Anderson takes the 3. Answers the call. Jonathan Anderson. He's got 5 coming off the bench. Colts back on top by 7. 23-16 and a whistle and a foul. And there's Edwin Aquino to take that charge. Called for the charge will be Andre Norris. That's his first personal. Aquino making a big play defensively. Here come the Colts. Wally has it with 10 minutes to go first half. Halfway through the first half, Colts on top by 7, 23-16. Up top, that's Anderson, wants to attack. He goes, lays it up and in. Went high over the outstretched arm of the defender. And Jonathan Anderson coming off the bench now takes over leadership of the scoring column here for the Colts with 7. Greyhounds have it, trailing by 9. Biggest lead of the night for the Colts. Pass underneath. Shot put up, no good, and the rebound's going to be picked up by DeMaggio Hampton. DeMaggio to Edwin Aquino. Aquino needs some help up there after picking up the dribble. Gives it to Gonzalez, and he gives it back to Edwin. And we'll get it right back out to Kevon Wally. That ball is going to go out of bounds off the foot of the defender. And the Colts will have it in the backcourt. It looks like we're going to get Kevon Waller's going to get a much-needed breather right here. And checking in his place for the Colts will be Jaden Godwin. Godwin, Aquino, Anderson, Gonzalez, and DeMaje Hampton in the lineup. And looks like checking in will be Ryan Clemens. Clemens comes in the lineup. He'll check in for Anderson. Colts attack. They'll work it left side. Ryan Clemens with it. He can bust a three. As a pass stolen away by the Greyhounds. They bring it all the way, lay it up and in. Nice steal that time by Andre Norris. Colts lead back to 7 at 25-18. Colts into the front court. Aquino working out near the NJCAA emblem. Almost has it stolen away. Does have it stolen away. Another defensive steal by Andre Norris. Greyhounds out beyond the arc. Try to go left side. Nice screen down low. They'll work it back out front. Norris with the three. No. Rebound. Going sky high to grab that rebound. That looked to be Jorne. They'll get it back to Norris. Working. Mustafa Muhammad. Back to Norris. Andre backs it out. Goes around the screen. Puts up the three. Kisses it off the glass and gun. Norris with his first three. He's got 7. Colts lead back to 4 at 25-21. 8:05 to go first half, and the Colts want a timeout. 8:06 to play, first half. Colts lead it 25-21. Back in a moment after this from AEP Swepco on Ed88radio.com.
Look at where we are. Think of what we can do. What we're building together is special, and at Southwestern Electric Power Company, we know it's only the beginning. We can do more to improve our communities, our lives. We can reimagine how we use power and where that power comes from. We believe every person, no matter how unique, makes us stronger. By working together, the energy to accomplish our dreams is boundless.
Sweetie, and this is my McDonald's order. I get a Big Mac, Chicken McNuggets, fries, and a Sprite with sweet and sour and barbecue sauce. But I like to mix it all up. So I'm gonna put some fries on my Big Mac. Or top my fries with Chicken McNuggets. That's right. Or make a totally new sandwich like this. As long as you're doing you, you're doing the Sweetie now. Order ahead on the McDonald's app.
Well, as we resume action here at the Bank of Lockesburg Historic Gymnasium, the Colts will have the ball, leading 25-21. Into the front court. That's Jaden Godwin. Godwin working up top against Bryce Jorne. Gets it out. Three-pointer on the way. Won't go by the Colts' Ryan Clemens. As the three-pointer from the left corner by the Greyhounds won't go. Eddie Gonzalez grabs a rebound for the Colts. Colts 7-footer gets it ahead to Jaden Godwin, who is not a 7-footer, but goes into the land of the Giants. Can't get the shot to go. Grabbing that rebound, putting it up to DeMaje Hampton. His shot won't go. Dennis Kedrick comes down with a rebound for the Greyhounds. 7:20 to play first half. Big screen out there. Boy, Godwin almost hit the dirt as Tiger, man, we got 2 Greyhounds on the court right now. And the personal foul is going to be called against Eddie Gonzalez. Big guy, called for the personal foul. That's his first. 14 foul against the Colts. Man, actually they're showing 5 team fouls against the Colts. And getting up will be Dennis Kedrick. He'll head to the free throw line. Now these two teams have had a lot of players on the court, but not a whole lot of fouls have been called. It's a very physical game tonight. (25-21). Greyhounds trail it. Colts on top with 7:14 to play here in this first half. At the charity stripe will be Dennis Kedrick. He's got 3 points in the ball game, 1 out of 2 at the free throw line tonight. Shot is on the way, and it is no good. As a team, Greyhounds are now 1 out, or make that 3 out of 5 at the free throw line. Looks like Clemens is going to check out of the lineup. Nick Moyer checking back in. Cadrick will have another one coming here. Shots on the way, and it is in and out, no good. Rebound fought for, tipped around, kicked around, picked up by the Colts Loggins. Big collision down low, let's see. And a blocking foul going to be called against the Greyhounds. Dennis Cadrick called for the personal foul as Loggins was trying to drive through. Loggins gets up, steps a little gingerly, probably banged his knee on that hardwood. They call it hardwood for a reason, because it is hard. Colts will make the inbounds pass on the baseline. Inbounds pass tipped away, picked up by Deanie Smith. They'll bring it the other way. And slamming it home is Dennis Cadrick. Dennis has 5. 25-23, Colts lead back to 2. Kevon Wally back in the lineup. Looking for some help up top. Trying to work around the defender. Gets around it. Oh, nice give underneath Zion Harper. Harper with the basket. Give Harper 2 and give Kevon Wally another assist. He is so strong every aspect of his game. I think he can score a lot more points than what he does, but he's so good at drawing the defensive pressure and then giving it up. As the Greyhounds go high to grab that rebound. Whoa, tackle is made. Out on the arc, that may be, let's see. They're going to call a jump ball, or is it Zion Harper call for the personal foul? Zion call for his second. Coming out of the lineup will be Bryce Journey, and checking in his place will be B.J. Francis for the Greyhounds. Colts will have Godwin along with Loggins, Harper, Wally, and Moyer in the lineup. 6:21 to play. First half, Colts on top by 4. 27-23. Non-conference matchup here between Fort Scott and the Colts. Only one game tonight. This game was actually scheduled for, I think, tomorrow night, but we've got a number of graduation ceremonies for our medical department coming up on Saturday here, and they wanted to get everything ready tomorrow. Let's see. Shot is put up, no good, but the whistle and the foul is going to be on the Colts' Nick Moyer. That's his first. And at the free throw line will be Andre Norris. Norris 2 for 2 at the free throw line. He's got 7 tonight. Make it 8 as that one is in there. And the Colts lead down to 3, 27-24. Colts led by as many as 9. Second shot up and in by the Greyhounds. Norris now with 9 points. He's their leading scorer tonight. And the Colts have it up by 2. 6:12 to go. First half. Moyer has it on the left wing. Fires it way out front to Godwin. Godwin lobs it back over to Moyer. Fires it back cross court to Wally. Wally gives it to Godwin. As Godwin lost the handle momentarily, right back out. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Right side. Kevon Wally for the 3. Can't get it to go. Thought that one was spot on. As Moyer drives inside. Gets it off. Loggins muscles it to the basket, puts it up and in. Kahari with 6 tonight. Colts on top 29-25. 5.5 minutes to play. First half. As the Greyhounds trying to work inside. Little spin move inside, won't go. Loggins with a rebound. Gets it to Wally. Q will walk it into the front court. Cross the timeline. And work it way out front to Kahari Loggins. Kahari gets it right back to Kevon Wally. Q takes it all the way. He goes up for the shot, goes strong to the basket. He will be fouled by Nixon Bess. Bess called for the personal. That's his first. And heading to the free throw line to shoot a pair will be Kevon Wally. Q with 6 points tonight. This will be his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Colts have only shot 2 free throws. And Zion Harper made both of those. First shot on the way by Harper's up and in. Excuse me, by Wally. Wally with 7 now. He's tied with Jonathan Anderson for the lead as far as the scoring lead is concerned for the Colts. as the Colts check in Ryan Clemens. Excuse me. It's Dylan Glover checks back in the lineup. Second shot by Wally is good. He's got 8. And the Colts back up by 6, 31-25. With the ball, that's B.J. Francis. Francis tries to work right side, needs some help. Fires it back out, left corner. Greyhounds work. Pull it up, back out the free throw line. Colts putting some pressure. As the Greyhounds fire up a long three-pointer. That's Denny Smith knocking it down. That cuts the Colts lead in half, 31-28. 4:35 to play, first half. Kevon Wally works it left side. Glover with it, and he will be fouled. Personal foul will be on B.J. Francis. Francis called for the personal foul. Dylan Glover fouled up top. They're trying to decide, okay, all right, there will be no free throws here. That's only the 16th foul against Fort Scott as Nick Moyer is going to come out. Jonathan Anderson checks back in. Anderson came off the bench in this game, scored 7 quick points. To make the inbounds pass, that's Dylan Glover. Gets it in, gets it to Zion Harper. Harper fires it back out to Kevon Wally. Q with it, goes around the screen, but coming out to help defensively. Colts lose it, and the Greyhounds on the run. And a big collision. They're going to get Kevon Wally for the push. No. Sorry about that. That's Loggins. Kahari Loggins called for the personal foul. Kind of a domino effect there. As we'll do a little court maintenance right here with 4:16 to play. First half. Colts on top by 3, 31-28. Jonathan Anderson. Dylan Glover. Zion Harper, Kahari Loggins, and Kevon Wally in the lineup as that free throw is no good. The 1-and-1 is missed, and the Colts have it. Into the front court, that's Wally. Attacks, takes it all the way, lays it up and in. Great court presence on the part of Wally. He's in double figures with 10. He saw a little opening, found that extra gear, got that shot up and in. Greyhounds working around the perimeter. They're working right side. They'll get it back up top. B.J. Smith, three-pointer, up and in. B.J. Francis, I should say. That's his first 3 of the night. That is the 4th three-pointer of the night by the Greyhounds. Colts have it. Wally fires it way outside. Dylan Glover for 3. Off, no good. Rebound fought for. And I think Zion Harper's going to be whistled on the backside for a foul on that rebound attempt. That'll be Zion's 3rd personal foul. He'll check out. DeMaje Hampton will check back in. Hampton, Glover, Wally, Loggins, and Anderson in the lineup for Coach Stan and the Colts. At the free throw line will be Dennis Kedrick. Kedrick, 1 out of 3 at the free throw line tonight. He's got 5 points in the ball game. 3.5 minutes to play here in this first half. Shots on the way. It's off, no good. And the Colts save it inbounds. Jonathan Anderson able to save it in, but it goes off the foot of Wally. Wally turned around. There was the ball. Anderson had no choice. Was able to get a hand on it, but couldn't quite control the basketball. So the Colts turn it right back over. And the Greyhounds try to take advantage. They don't. As the loose ball is picked up by Wally. Wally wants to attack. Oh, what a bounce pass that time by Wally. Got it to Loggins, and Loggins said, wait a minute. I thought the other guy touched it. Official said, nope, goes to sky blue. Where's that periwinkle? Anyway, the team in blue has the ball. They'll bring it the other way. 3:10 to go in this first half. Colts on top by 2, 33-31. Greyhounds work it left side. Long three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound. Kahari Loggins went up strong for that rebound. He will be fouled. And we'll see who they call that on. That's going to be on Ott. That would be Denny Smith. Smith called for the personal foul. We'll walk to the other end. Kahari Loggins, who has 6 points in the ball game, gets to go to the free throw line. Colts are perfect at the charity stripe tonight. Now, it's a small sample, only 4 of them so far. The Colts have made all 4 of them so far. Make it 5 in a row now as Loggins knocks that one down. Colts ladies, by the way, one of the top 5 free throw shooting teams in Division II in JCAA. Shooting at almost an 80% clip at the free throw line. As Loggins knocks down that second one, he's got 8. Colts back up by 4, 35-31. Under 3 minutes to play, first half. Pass underneath, Loggins got a hand on it and stayed with it, comes out of there with it. Loggins ahead to Glover, goes all the way. Glover went up for the shot. Kind of hard to believe they missed that one, but they did indeed. He had a forearm across his forearm as he went up for the shot, but you can't catch them all. Players don't make every play. Coaches don't call, every call. And the officials miss them from time to time. The only people that get it right every time are the announcers. Yeah, right. Yeah, Wally with it. Pulls up. Shot, no good. Rebound, tipped up, picked up by the Greyhounds. Greyhounds want to run, as Greyhounds often do. With it out top, that's Smith. Oh, nice. Layup underneath. B.J. Francis. He's got 5. Colts lead down to 2. 35-33. Underneath shot won't go. And the Colts have a man down on the court. And they're trying to say the ball belongs to. Everybody has an opinion right here. And I think the Colts may get this one. Looks like Edwin Aquino has checked in the lineup. Also coming in for the first time tonight, Timon Proby out of DeKalb, Texas. Jonathan Anderson's out there. DeMaje Hampton and Dylan Glover for the Colts. 2:20 to go, first half. For a cold night like this, it sure seems to be a lot of sweat on the court. 35-33. Aquino will trigger the inbounds pass. And coming around that stack will be Dylan Glover, lays it up and in. Glover with his first 2 tonight. Colts back up by 4, 37-33. 2:15 to play in this first half. Greyhounds have it on the perimeter. Step back, 3 on the way in there. That's B.J. Francis. He's got 8, including a couple of 3-pointers. Colts lead by the narrowest of margins, 37-36. Aquino out near the midcourt stripe. Gets it over to Glover. Glover wants to attack. Takes it down low, scoops it up, no good. DeMaje Hampton went up. Couldn't get the shot to go, but he will be fouled over the back on that shot. Personal foul is going to be called on Nixon Best. That's his second. Heading to the free throw line for the Colts will be DeMaje Hampton. Hampton's first trip to the free throw line. As a matter of fact, he's looking for his first points this evening. Again, Colts 6 for 6 at the free throw line tonight, leading 37-36. Shot is on the way, and that one is off, no good. All good things got to come to an end. Hampton will have another one. Colts can double their lead here if he can knock this one down with 1:47 to play in the first half. DeMaje at the charity stripe. Takes his time, sends it on the way. That one is, it's in there. Didn't look like it was going to go. Tried to come out. Wound up nestling nicely in the net. Colts get back defensively, leading by 2, 38-36. Nice drive to the basket, a little dipsy-do underneath. And B.J. Francis with another basket coming off the bench. He's got 10. Greyhounds tie it up, 38-38. 1:25 to go, first half. Aquino with it out top. Edwin gets in the corner and a travel, or actually a baseline call, a sideline violation that time. Jonathan Anderson got a foot on the line. Colts will turn it over. It was like Kevon Wally along with Nick Moye and Jaden Godwin checking in. Coming out will be Loggins and Glover and Anderson. Greyhounds will have it with an opportunity to take the lead for the first time in a long time. Colts have led throughout most of this first half with 1:15 to play in this first half. Greyhounds have it, try to attack. Devontae Hampton set a big roadblock out there. Greyhounds on the perimeter. And Godwin going to be called for a push. Jaden Godwin called for the personal foul. That'll be Godwin's first personal foul, I believe. Yes, it is. Heading to the free throw line will be B.J. Francis. Francis has 10 points in the ballgame. His first trip to the free throw line tonight. The Greyhounds, 5 out of 9 at the charity stripe this evening. Make it 6 out of 10 as B.J. drops that first one in. And the Greyhounds take a lead, 39-38 with 1:06 to play in this first half. Second shot's in there. B.J. Francis now with a dozen coming off the bench. Good performance tonight for B.J. As the Colts have it up top, Kevon Wally gets it out to Nick Moye. Moye gets it back left side to Wally. Wally facing some pressure out on the perimeter. Oh, faked his defender out of his shoes. Gets it back over to Moye. Moye is going to bang inside. Going to be fouled on the drive, and that's going to be on Denny Smith. Denny with his second personal foul, and heading to the free throw line will be Nick Moye. Smith is trying to say, well, wait a minute, let me explain. No, this is how it happened. And the official says, well, this is what I saw. So, and I know players try to explain, but they never win. Checking in the lineup will be Bryce Journey for the Greyhounds. Smith comes out at the charity stripe. It is Nick Moye. Moye sends it on the way, and it is good. Nick knocks it down. That's his first free throw attempt of the night. He's got 3 points in the ball game. Colts again continuing their success at the free throw line tonight. Moye's second shot is on the way, and it's good. Colts are winning the free throw battle tonight, but the Greyhounds have been tearing it up from beyond the arc. Tied at 40. 30 seconds, or actually 35 seconds to go in this first half. Long three-pointer on the way by the Greyhounds. Knocking it down is B.J. Francis with another three. He's got 3 threes tonight. Colts down by 3, 43-40. Right side, and putting it up from way out there was Jaden Godwin, but he was so far out, he was out of bounds and still knocked it down. Wave off that basket. Kahari Loggins checks in, checking out for the Colts will be Timon Proby. 18 seconds to go, first half. Step back, three-pointer on the way off the back of the iron, no good by the Greyhounds. Driving the baseline shot, no good. Rebound fought for, saved inbounds. Greyhounds come out of there with it again. 2 seconds, 1 second, shot on the way, no good. And we've come to the end of an action-packed first half. Colts lead it, or trail it by a score of 43-40. We'll be back to take a look at some halftime stats in a moment here on ed88radio.com.
Pilgrim's Pride Corporation is currently one of the largest chicken producers in the U.S. and delivers poultry products in more than 100 countries. Being a part of the family meal is a tremendous honor. They strive for great taste, flavor, and satisfaction in every Pilgrim's experience. People are at the heart of our business. Pilgrim's continues to focus on providing a safe and well-managed workplace that presents the best opportunity for our team members to thrive and have a better future. A big part of this community, right here at home, Pilgrim's Pride of DeQueen.
I'm Saweetie, and this is my McDonald's order. I get a Big Mac, Chicken McNuggets, fries, and a Sprite with sweet and sour and barbecue sauce. But I like to mix it all up. So I'm gonna put some fries on my Big Mac. Or top my fries with Chicken McNuggets. That's right. Or make a totally new sandwich like this. As long as you're doing you, you're doing the Sweetie now. I see. Order ahead on the McDonald's app.
The Colts trail at the half, 43-40, after leading throughout most of the first half tonight, as Fort Scott getting some excellent perimeter shooting tonight, as the Greyhounds have hit 4, 5 three-pointers in the first half. Colts doing a good job at the free throw line. They're 9 of 10. Taking a look at some halftime scoring stats here. Kevon Wally leading the way for the Colts with 10 points. Kahari Loggins with 8. Looks like 7 points in the first half for Jonathan Anderson coming off the bench. 6 points for Zion Harper. 4 points tonight for Nick Moye. And 2 points each for Dylan Glover and Eddie Gonzalez. 1 point for Demaje Hampton. Meanwhile, the Greyhounds of Fort Scott, led by B.J. Francis, who's come off the bench to score 15 points, including 3 three-pointers on the night. He's the only player for the Greyhounds in double figures. 9 points in the first half for Andre Norris. Looks like 5 points in the first half for Dennis Kadrick. 4 points each for Bryce Journay and Nixon Bess. 3 points each for Denny Smith and Mustafa Muhammad. And our score again at the half. It's the Colts trailing Fort Scott by a score of 43-40. And I'm going to take this camera right here. I'm going to turn it around right here. Look at this. Make sure it's a good angle. Okay. Yes, I'm going to zoom it out just a little bit here because we're going to turn around. Make sure I can't really. Oh, there she is. Yes. There she is. Yeah. That is our director of our UA Cossatot Foundation. That's Madeline Jones. And Madeline, it was a busy week this week, especially on Tuesday, right?
Yes, it was. We had Giving Tuesday on this past Tuesday, which is an annual Giving Day opportunity to support the college. And it was a lot of fun, Lauren.
Well, let's see. I mean, it was a very successful Giving Tuesday. I mean,
yes.
The generosity of people
yes.
giving to the college and all the different funds.
Yes.
And this year we had 4 different funds that people could designate their donation to.
Yes. So people in the community, our business partners, our leaders, faculty, staff, students could choose to make a donation towards any 4 specific funds, which was our general annual fund, which is highest priority needs of the college, scholarships, our Colts athletics that you see here that could support any 3 of our athletic teams, so basketball, soccer, and shooting sports, and then a new student emergency fund.
And that's, like I say, the generosity this year as compared to, like, we'll take last year, for instance. I mean, we saw an increase this year.
We did. We saw, so far we have raised over $12,000, which is about 150% increase from last year's Giving Tuesday.
That's
yes.
absolutely awesome. So I'm guessing as you know, the foundation head, we're doing stuff all the time. I mean, there are all kinds of drives and stuff, but people can still give to this to these various funds.
Yes,
right?
yes, absolutely. So Giving Tuesday, we will accept gifts through the end of the day tomorrow, but people are welcome to give and support the foundation anytime throughout the year.
Oh, so if we give tomorrow or before tomorrow, that's all considered part of Giving Tuesday?
Yes, it will be.
Even though it's Friday?
Yes, even though it's Friday, it will still go towards Giving Day for the year.
Oh, yes. Fantastic. Well, keep up the good work, Madeline. And you are so good on that camera. Oh, thank you. Now, we can turn around and look the other way, or we can go ahead and just keep watching you the whole game. I don't care. We're going to take a break right now. We are the Fort Scott leading the Colts by a score of 43-40 at the half. We come back, we'll be talking with Dr. Steve Cole, Chancellor of UA Cossatot, about a couple of big announcements that happened this week. And we'll do that in a moment here on ed88radio.com.
Selena's satellite service in DeQueen is a corporate partner of Ed 88. Selena's is a Southwest Arkansas dish network provider offering all the latest package deals. And if you should encounter a problem, Selena's experienced service technicians are just a phone call away. The very latest in Dish Network home entertainment equipment can be found at Selena's Satellite in downtown DeQueen.
Look at her. Leslie's like, she's leaving. We can't see you, Leslie. We can't. We're good. Yeah,
But why wouldn't you want to be on camera?
I don't know. By the way, you're live right now, so watch your mouth.
Anyway, we're back live here at the Bank of Lockesburg Historic Gymnasium. We're visiting right now with this guy right here. Is Dr. Steve Cole. And Steve, we had a couple of big announcements this week. One of them had to do with accreditation, and you might explain how important that is to college.
Yeah, I did. And, this is something that, all institutions of higher education go through. Everyone has to be accredited, and our accrediting body is the Higher Learning Commission. And we're part of the North Central. They used to call it the North Central Association. They're out of Chicago, but they monitor a lot of states across the country. And what accreditation is the Higher Learning Commission. They had this set of benchmarks and guidelines that all universities and colleges adhere to. Are you doing this? Are you doing this? Are you, how are you teaching? What do your budgets look like? They look holistically at the entire college. And then you have to meet all of their criteria to have the stamp of accreditation. And so what that means to the outside world is when they see that and you're accredited and you're in good standing with the Higher Learning Commission, people know that's a good college. Right. Okay. They know that you have your act together. They know that the students are going to be taught well. They're going to learn. It means you're financially sound. All of these different things, and it's stressful. It really is. A lot of colleges go through this, and some of them don't meet the benchmarks. Now, they don't automatically, shut your college down or do things like that. But what they do is they say, well, you need to improve in this area, this area,
and
this
they mean
area.
it.
They mean it, and you better improve. And so there are a lot of colleges that struggle with that. And so over the past several years, we've been gearing up for our reaffirmation of accreditation. That means once you go through this for the next 10 years, you have the stamp of approval. Gotcha. And they say, you're doing all these things fantastically well, or you're doing these things great, but you need to fix this and this. So we just went through all that. And we had our site visit. We had a site visit of 5 people on a team from all across the country, people that do not know us, people that have no idea what we're about, but they come to our campus and they stay 3 days and they visit with everybody. They talk to everyone. They look at our processes. They look at our policies. They look at everything. They talk to the people in town. They talk to our board. They talk to everybody trying to get a feel for what we're all about. And then they look at everything, then they issue their report. And we found out yesterday, we received our final report, and UA Cossatot, we met every single criteria that the Higher Learning Commission has with no concerns, no further monitoring, nothing. In other words, and I know we do great things with great people, but to achieve a perfect score from the Higher Learning Commission, it just doesn't happen.
We got straight A's.
We got straight A's, and it was phenomenal. When we opened that report, they sent the report to me and Dr. A at Ashley, and we opened it, and we're going, oh no, what's this going to say? And it was perfect. And we wanted to share, and we will be sharing that with the world, because on our website there'll be this stamp of approval from the Higher Learning Commission, knowing that our college does everything by their guidelines. We do everything right, and we have our act together. And it was just, we're going to celebrate our success. We're going to have a big Thanksgiving lunch or a Christmas lunch, and we're going to celebrate, because that's one thing we do at UA Cossatot. We celebrate our successes, right? And we're going to do that because this is big time, and we're excited.
There was a lot of work went into all of this, planning for the visit and everything else, and for these people to come in.
And all of our employees were involved.
Absolutely.
All employees were involved with this, and it's to them. All the credit goes to them.
And while we're on the subject of big announcements, we have an international program that has been, once upon a time we took international students.
We did. Many years ago, we used to take international students. And you have to be certified to do that.
Right. And we're back on track.
We really are. And I'm glad, okay, 2 things in 1 week. Can't believe it. Okay, so the Higher Learning Commission accredits us with a perfect score, essentially, all straight A's. But then we received notice today from CVIS. That is the organization that accredits your international student program. They are the ones in Washington, D.C. that say, you're such a great college, we're going to allow you to accept international students. Well, we applied for that over a year ago. We found out this morning at 9:30. I remember the email at the time. 9:30 this morning, Cevis gave us the stamp of approval, and they said, you can now accept international students. So now, not only are we accredited with straight A's, but now Cevis gave us straight A's, and now we are going to once again accept international students. So this coming fall, we are going to have students from all over the world, not just all over the country, but from all over the world. I know Coach Stan, basketball,
right.
But great game, by the way. And this is something that I wish people that are listening right now would come to a UA Cossatot Colts basketball game.
Right.
This is good basketball.
Right, very good basketball.
Fort Scott, Kansas is here tonight. They're good. And our men are good. And right now, Fort Scott's leading 43-40. And this is great basketball. We're just going to do more things in the future and say, hey, folks, come see this.
Right.
This is in your backyard. But anyhow, about Cevis, Coach Stan is already looking at athletes from around the country to come here and play basketball. Our soccer coach, Coach Hinman, he's already recruiting kids from South America and Europe to play soccer here. And so not only does this help, academically, but it helps athletically too. But yes, we're certified by Cevis now. We are going to be accepting international students this fall.
Right,
and so two
deal.
really big things happened at the college this week, and we're going to celebrate that, the successes we have. By the way, we're going to celebrate Saturday in this gym. I noticed we're already set up, and we have some more setting up to do, but Saturday we had 3 medical graduations. We have one at 10 o'clock, one at noon, and one at 2 in Lockesburg, and hopefully we'll be done just in time for the Lockesburg Christmas Parade, which is at 3 o'clock. And so we all it's going to be a busy day on Saturday.
It's PTA, OTA, RNs. We're just going to it's going to be a great day here. And of course, coming up next week, right?
We have our main graduation, fall graduation, next Friday night, 5:30 in this gym. And that's where we will have over 400 graduates. And it is just a wonderful thing. It's the best thing we do. The best thing that our college does is graduate. Our graduations are very special because it means that these students who came to us are now leaving us with what they came to do. And so graduations are near and dear to our heart.
Well, one thing that's also very near and dear to our heart is our workforce training. And we're going to have a number of folks coming out of that workforce training. We've got a big graduation coming up for them next week as well.
We do.
So there are several different programs within that are going to be graduating. But it's a busy time. December is a good time. There's a reason we have the holidays right after because we're pretty much wore out.
Yep. On December 20th, we're all looking forward to just going away for a couple weeks, which is what we will do. And we all deserve it. I know that. We've been working hard. All of our people work so hard.
Well, a lot of it comes from leadership at the top. Keep up the good. I never thought I'd say this, buddy, but good job, all right?
Thank you. It's a collection. It's a collection of all of us and our hard work. So.
All right. Well, Dr. Steve Cole, thank you for taking the time to visit with us here at halftime as the Colts and the Greyhounds get set to resume action as the Greyhounds lead it by a score of 43-40. And we'll be back in a moment here on ed88radio.com. Actually, I think we're going to keep it right here. All right. We can do that. As the second half is about to begin, looks like the Colts are going to go with Nick Moyer along with Kevon Wally. Also in the lineup will be Dylan Glover along with Jahari Loggins and Zion Harper, the original starting 5. Greyhounds working on the perimeter. They're working left side as we're just underway second half. Pass in the corner. Shot, 16-footer, in, out, no good. Rebound, tipped out. Greyhounds get it back. That's Andre Norris with it. He'll work it back left side in the hands of Cam Reyes. Dylan Glover putting on the pressure, and that pass out of bounds. Good defense that time by the Colts. Colts get it after the Greyhound turnover, trailing 43-40. 19:31 to go in this contest. Colts basketball tonight being brought to you by McDonald's, also by the folks at Pilgrims. Driving all the way, Loggins goes up for the shot. He's going to be fouled. There's a guy at the inside with a guy coming up from behind. Personal foul is going to be whistled against Andre Norris. Norris called for his second personal foul. And let's see, is that going to the free throw line will be Kahari Loggins. Loggins on the night. 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Had 8 points in the first half. Colts down by 3, 43-40. 19:17 to play
in this contest. First one by Loggins, up and in. It's a 2-point lead right now for the Greyhounds. Kari's second shot. On the way and good. Kari in double figures now. And the Colts trail by 1. Greyhounds have it deep in that left corner. They'll fire it underneath. They'll work it right back out. Top of the key. 3-pointer on the way off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound comes off the Colts. Zion Harper to Glover. Gets it ahead to Kevon Wally. Q gets it right side to Glover for the quick 3. No good. Rebound. Moye on the baseline. Out of bounds. Glover with the quick release 3. Couldn't quite bury that one. Still looking for his first 3 tonight. As the Greyhounds have it, across the timeline. Up top, that's Harris. Andre, the fire it underneath. Banging underneath. And ball put up, no good. Rebound, Zion Harper. And Kahari Loggins fighting for it. Loggins comes out and takes it all the way. Scoops it up and in. Kahari Loggins. Loggins playing with some fire in his belly tonight. He's got 12. And the Colts lead it, 44-43. Greyhounds out on the perimeter. They'll take the 3. No, rebound. Harper grabs that air ball. Let's see here. Looks like the Colts have a Kevon Wally on the baseline. Going to take just a minute here. See if Wally comes out right here after that. I think he may be. And checking in his place will be DeMaje Hampton. So Hampton will join Moye and Glover. And Zion Harper. Also, Edwin Aquino is going to check into the lineup right now as well. With Wally coming out, it'll be Aquino taking over the point guard duties. 8:17 to play in this game. Colts on top, 44-43. Aquino almost lost it behind his back, and he does lose it. Taking it all the way, that's Norris. Gets the steal and the layup. Andre now with 11 in double figures. And the Colts trail it by 1. With the ball. That's Moye, gets it to Aquino. Edwin wants to attack. Instead, dishes, tries to dish right side, gets it into the hands of Moye. He'll put it up from 14, can't get that shot to go. Glover tries to save it in bounds, but Dillon can't get to it. Colts turn it over, trailing 45-44. 17:45 to play in this contest. Fort Scott has it as they come into the front court. Norris works it out on the left wing. Davin Sargent. Sargent tries to go down low. He's cut off down there, works it back, free throw line. They'll work it back out front to Norris. Andre working against Glover. Lost the handle momentarily. 3-pointer on the way. It is, in there. Took a little while, but it finally went down. 3-pointer, good by Nixon Best. His first 3, he's got 7. Colts have it. Moye sprints into the front court, gets it out to Edwin Godwin. Godwin deep in that left corner. Back to Godwin. Godwin looking for some movement. Down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Nice switch that time as Glover pulls up for 3, nails it. Dylan Glover hits his first 3 tonight. Dylan now with 5 points in the ball game. Colts trail it 48-47. Greyhounds working in the left corner. Taking a dribble for 2 is Nixon Best. 3-pointer on the way and good. Shot put up and in by Davin Sargent. Sargent with his first points of the night. He hits a 3 and the Colts trail it by 4, 51-47. As Aquino has his pass tipped away momentarily off his foot. They're going to say it went out of bounds off of the Greyhounds. I think the Colts may have got a break right there. Looks like Aquino's going to come out of the lineup. Jonathan Anderson's going to check in. So it's Glover, Harper, DeMaje Hampton, Kevon Wally, And Jonathan Anderson in the lineup. Anderson, by the way, 7 points in that first half coming off the bench. Wally backs it out near the midcourt stripe. Tries to take advantage of a screen by Hampton. Gets around his defender. Oh, nice give underneath. Harper's shot blocked underneath. What a block that time by Nixon Best. Coming the other way. Best off the feed, can't get the shot to go. Pass tipped away momentarily. Best not giving up on it. Takes a tumble out there. Colts come away with it. Wally has it tipped away momentarily. Picks it right back up. Deep in that left corner. Out to Glover. Left side. 3. Won't go. Rebound. Coming off to the Greyhound. That's Dennis Cadrick. Cadrick quickly ahead to B.J. Francis. And underneath, shot put up. And let's see. And that basket does not count. Personal foul is going to be against the Colts. Kevon Wally. Right? Is that right? Actually, it's going to be hard to be on Wally. First, I thought he said it was on number 2, and Wally's not even in the lineup. That's actually on number 23. Dylan Glover called for the personal foul. There we go. Okay. As the Greyhounds have it on the inbounds pass. Whistle underneath. That DeMage? Yes. Hampton's going to be called for the personal foul. It's his second. And once again, the Greyhounds will try to put it in play underneath their own basket. 15:25 to go in the game. Colts trailing by 4, 51-47. Lob pass inside. Shot put up on the inbounds pass. No good. Loggins grabs the rebound. Wants to run. Fires it ahead to Glover. Glover takes it all the way. Can't get the shot to go. DeMage Hampton gets it underneath. Puts it right back up in the end. DeMage with 3 points now. Colts cut that lead back to 2, 51-49. 15 minutes to go in this game. Underneath, blocking foul going to be called on Loggins. And heading to the free throw line will be B.J. Francis. Kahari called for his second personal foul on the night. At the free throw line will be B.J. Francis. Francis will shoot a couple. Francis with 15 points in the ballgame, 2 for 2 at the free throw line tonight. Shots on the way, and it is no good. B.J. Francis has hit 3 3-pointers tonight. May just need to back up a little bit on that line. He's deadly from beyond the arc. B.J. will have another one coming here. Sends it on the way, and it is good. Francis now with 16. Colts trail by 3. 52-49. As reaching foul going to be called against B.J. Francis. That'll be his second. Not easy to steal the ball from Q Wally. Colts will have in the back court. Kevon behind the back. Takes it off the dribble. Saw a little bit of an opening. Went all the way. Laid it up. Good blocking foul against the Greyhounds. Norris, Andre Norris called for his third personal foul. Give Wally the basket. And he's heading to the free throw line. He's got 12 points in the ballgame. He's also 2 for 2 at the charity stripe tonight. Try to complete that 3-point play and tie this game up at 52 with 14:51 remaining in the contest. Wally sends it on the way. And off the front of the iron, no good. There's Loggins with a rebound, tied up underneath. Possession error points to the Colts, however. So Wally missed that free throw. Colts were 9 of 10 at the free throw line in the first half. 11 out of 12 before that miss. Wally will make the inbounds pass with 14:49 to play in the ball game. Wally fires it way out front to Kahari Loggins. Loggins comes right back through, lays it up and can't get it to go. Too far under. As the Greyhounds bring it the other way, shot is blocked, but a whistle and a foul, that's going to be on Wally. Q call for the personal foul, that's his second. And heading to the free throw line will be B.J. Francis. Francis, 16 points in the game, 3 out of 4 at the free throw line. Fort Scott on top by 1, 52-51. Shots on the way. Earned it the hard way that time. That one falls in eventually. 17 points in the ballgame for BJ. Colts down by 2, 53-51. BJ's second shot is on the way, and it is good. Colts have the basketball down by 3, 54-51. 14:40 to go. 14:30 to go in the game. Pass underneath. Picked off by B.J. Smith. And that shot, B.J. Francis that is, his shot is going to be blocked by Kevon Wally. Q knocked it out of bounds with authority. And Fort Scott will make the inbounds pass. DeMaje Hampton tips it into the backcourt. Chasing it down back there was Derek McDonald. Gives it back up top to Francis. B.J. in traffic. Gets it to McDonald. They'll fire it out on the perimeter. Three-pointer on the way from the left side, no good. And the Greyhounds chase it down before it gets into the backcourt. Smith has it. Denny gets it back out. Three-pointer on the way, left side, no good. And that rebound's picked up by Q Von Wally. Q gets it to Anderson for three. Jonathan shot, no good. DeMaje Hampton gets the rebound. Comes back underneath the basket, lays it back up and in. DeMaje with 5. Colts down by 1, 54-53. 13 and a half minutes to go in this one. Colts hanging tough. Fort Scott with a basketball. They'll try to attack down low, and DeMaje Hampton's picking up the personal foul. That'll be his third. No doubt about that one. Caught a lot of body right there. Didn't want to give up the layup. Got to credit the offensive player, Nixon Best, for taking it to the hole. Went in there with a plan. And as the trying to decide, okay. At the free throw line will be Denny Smith. Shot on the way and good. Is he the one that was fouled? I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I think they pulled a fast one right here. I don't think Smith was the one that was fouled, as we discuss it here, but could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Second shot, it's up and in.
I thought it was number 11.
They pulled a fast one, I think, in discussions in the stands here. 56-53. Pass to Hampton. Hampton gives it left side. Three-pointer on the way by Glover is in there. Dylan Glover buries a long three. He's got 2 of them in the second half, 8 points in the ball game. Bess has it. Nixon gives it back up top. B.J. Francis kicks it back up top. Greyhounds working it around, trying to attack underneath. Bess goes in. Little reverse, no look shot, no good. And rebounds picked up by Hampton. DeMaje gets it to Q Von Wally. Q brings it into the front court, tied at 56. Wally splits the defenders. Nice pass underneath. Kahari Loggins with a basket. Kahari now with 14. Great assist that time by Q Von Wally. Greyhounds have it on the perimeter. They'll back it out. That's Francis working underneath. Oh, nice give on the perimeter, and a travel is a call. Denny Smith thought about taking the three. He hit one in the first half. Might have been ahead to do that. Took an extra step, and the Greyhounds turn it over. Zion Harper checks in. Also coming in will be Eddie Gonzalez. Okay, Gonzalez comes in. It's Gonzalez and Harper. And Anderson along with Glover and Wally for the Colts. Hitting the 12-minute mark here of this basketball game. Colts on top by 2, 58-56. Deep in that left corner. Dylan Glover, in and out, no good. Rebound, pulled down by Mustafa Mohammed. Mohammed gets it off to Francis. BJ up top. Goes down low over the top of the 7-footer Gonzalez. Ball on the baseline, goes out of bounds off of Glover. Good hustle over there in the corner. Glover tried to save it in, couldn't quite make the play. And the Colts will be on defense here, as the Greyhounds will put it in play on the baseline. Trailing 58-56, shot, free throw line, put up, no good. Muhammad shot, won't go. Zion Harper comes away with it. He gets it ahead to Kevon Wally. Q gets around the defender, finds that other gear, puts it up, can't get it to go, and the rebound's going to be pulled down by Francis. BJ on the attack, pass tipped out of bounds, coming from the backside. That's Dylan Glover. Ball tipped out of bounds. Greyhounds will still have it as Muhammad comes out, and checking in his place will be Clayton Mossberg. Inbounds pass taken by Mossberg. As the Greyhounds try to attack, that's Norris deep in that left corner. Three-pointer on the way, buries it. That's Denny Smith. He's got 8, including 2 three-pointers tonight. Colts get it in. Anderson gets it to Wally. Wally will walk it into the front court. Colts trail at 59-58. 11:05 to play in the game. Yeah, the ball goes into the back court. Last touch by the Greyhounds. Colts will put it in play in front of the scorer's table. As B.J. Francis comes out, he'll get a breather, and checking into his place will be Amari Williams for the Greyhounds. Colts will have it. Anderson gets it to Wally. Wally back over left side to Glover. Glover, inside it goes to Gonzalez. Right back out to Wally for 3. Off the front of the iron, won't go. And the rebound comes off to Williams. Amari outside the three-point circle, has it tipped away by Wally. Wally off behind his back, almost has it stolen away. Comes away with it, gets it in the corner. Glover all alone out there for 3. Buries it from the right side. Big three-pointer that time by Dylan Glover. His 3rd trifecta of the second half. He's got 11. Colts on top, 61-59. 10:20 to go in the game. Pass down low. Oh, nice give that time. Mossberg puts it up and in. Clayton with the basket. Colts have it. They'll work it left side, deep in the left corner. Gonzalez has it. His pass tipped away, picked up by the Greyhounds, and Wally's going to be called for the reach. Wally thought he had all ball that time. That's his 3rd personal foul, heading to the free throw line for the Greyhounds. Will be Amari Williams. Williams looking for his first points of the evening, his first trip to the free throw line tonight. 10:07 to go in the ball game. So we're reaching the halfway point of this second half with Fort Scott and the Colts tied at 61. And they're still tied at 61 as Williams' shot won't go. 10:07 left in the game. Second shot up and in by Amari Williams. Gets a mark beside his name in the scorebook. The Colts trail it by 1, 62-61 with 10 minutes to go in this game. Wally has it up top, right side to Anderson. Anderson takes a dribble up top. Pass to Zion Harper right back. And Harper's going to be fouled out there. And that's going to be on Denny Smith. Smith lost his balance, fouled Harper. It'll be the 3rd personal foul against Denny Smith. Colts have it. Right side. Anderson brings it back up top, goes left side to Wally. Lob pass to Dylan Glover for 3. That one will not go. The rebound out of bounds, and they say it belongs to Fort Scott. Not sure the Colts faithful agreed with that one, but again, you can't catch them all. And every now and then when you think they're wrong, they're actually right. Here come the Greyhounds. They work it left side. Norris works it underneath. Good defense down low by Harper.
They get it back inside. Harper working defensively. Oh, workman job down low by Dennis Kadrick. Kadrick, blue-collar basket right there as he puts it up and in. He's got, what, 7 in the ball game? And the Colts trail it by 3, 64-61. Oh, Wally, nice give underneath to Zion Harper. That makes the highlight reel. Harper's got 8, another assist for Kevon Wally. Three-pointer on the way, off no good by the Greyhounds. Coming out of there with that rebound, Zion Harper. Zion will get ahead to Anderson. Here come the Colts with an opportunity to regain the lead. 8:45 to go in the ball game. Down 64-63 in the corner. That's Wally looking for somebody to get open. Gets around the defender, picks up the dribble. Cross courts it to Glover for 3. Oh! Underneath. Looks like Tamon Proby going to be called for the personal foul. And let's see. Is the maybe a double foul underneath? Let's see here. We're going to take a little break right here as the officials discuss this one. And I think they've come to a conclusion right here. Well, with the possession arrow pointed, it is a double foul. And it was, they said, number... Clayton Mossberg, I believe. They said 25. And also involved in that, I haven't seen it on the other end. What is the Colts bring it the other way? And Kahari Loggins with an exclamation point, slamming it home. Kahari. Big basket after that double foul. Colts lead at 65-64. Three-pointer on the way by Norris, answering on the other end. Andre, his second 3 of the night. He's got 14. Colts down by 2, 67-65. Baseline. Glover gets it back out to Wally. Back to Glover. Right side it goes to Anderson. Anderson looks inside, bounce pass inside to Loggins. And the Greyhounds heads up defensively, driving through the double team. Shot put up and in. Is it on the floor? It's on the floor. Nice effort time on the part of the Greyhounds. As that was Smith, Denny Smith, who drove through, but he is fouled on the floor. Basket does not count. He'll go to the free throw line. Now, he can score a couple right here if he can knock them down. He's 2 for 2 at the free throw line tonight. 8 points in the ball game. A couple of threes to go with those 2 free throws. And the personal foul is going to be called. And I believe that is going to be on Kevon Wally. That's his 3rd. Shots on the way by Smith. It's up and in. He's got 6 points here in the second half. 9 points in the ball game. So again, Denny Smith takes his time, sends it on the way. That one's no good, and the rebound comes off to Kevon Wally. Q with it to backcourt. Gets it to Anderson. Anderson working out there. Colts down by 3, 68-65. 7.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Wally gets it to Zion Harper, back out to Anderson. Trying to shake the defender, gets it right back to Harper. Even that left corner, Wally will fire it up and in. You need a big basket, get the ball in that man's hands. He's got 15. Q and the Colts tie it up, 68-68. Shot, 8-footer, won't go by the Greyhounds. Rebound, Harper, Zion to Kevon Wally. Gets it ahead to the Colts Loggins, and Kahari is going to be fouled. And I think that's going to be on Smith. Is that Denny Smith? I think so. That's his 4th. He's coming out. Wally's going to come out, as will Anderson. Loggins heading to the free throw line. Checking in for the Colts for the first time tonight will be Jordan Reese.
So Reese will make the inbounds pass. Dylan Glover's in there. Zion Harper, Kahari Loggins, and Nick Moye back in the lineup for the Colts. Get that perspiration up out there. We've had a lot of players hitting the deck tonight. 7:05 to go in the game, tied at 68. Colts will have it underneath their own basket with an opportunity to regain the lead. Colts led by as many as 9 in the first half, trailed at the half by 3. Inbounds pass, back into the hands of Jordan Reese. Off to Nick Moye, lost the handle out of bounds. And the Colts turn it over. Greyhounds will get it. And we've got a timeout on the court. 6:53 to play in the ball game. Our score, Colts 68, Fort Scott 68. Back in a moment on ed88radio.com.
Cossatot Colts merchandise is now available at the ERCs in DeQueen, Ashdown, and Nashville. Come on in and let our friendly staff show you around. We have a lot to choose from, including t-shirts in a variety of styles and colors, caps, hoodies, polos, long sleeve t-shirts. We have joggers and stuff like coffee mugs and insulated thermal tumblers, as well as flash drives, lanyards, and power bank chargers. Just let the staff know what you need, and who knows, they might even model it for you. Show your Cossatot school spirit. Get your Colts merchandise today at an ERC near you.
Colts tied with Fort Scott. The Greyhounds out of Fort Scott Community College up in Kansas. As the Greyhounds will have the basketball as we resume action after that timeout. Just under 7 minutes to play. As B.J. Francis brings it down low. Lost the handle momentarily as Nick Moye put pressure on defensively. Back in the hands of Francis. Attacks. Shot no good, but he's going to be fouled. I think Jordan Reese is going to be called for the personal foul. If that's the case, that'll be Reese's first. B.J. Francis, 18 points in the ball game tonight. And 5 out of 6 at the free throw line. Make it 6 out of 7 as that one's up and in. Made his last 4 in a row. Looking for his 20th point of the night. Fort Scott leads at 69-68, 6.5 minutes to go in the game. Second shot's up and in. Francis with another point. Colts facing full court pressure. They'll get it ahead to Jordan Reese. Reese dishes ahead. Zion Harper deep in that left corner. Glover had it. Gets it out to Kahari Loggins. Lost the handle and a whistle and a foul. Reaching foul going to be called on Davin Sargent. It's his second. Loggins will head to the free throw line. 7th team foul against the Greyhounds. And Loggins will head to the free throw line to shoot the 1-1. Kahari on the night, 4 out of 4 at the free throw line. 16 points in the ball game. 8 of them in the first half, 8 of them in the second. So Kahari takes his time, sends it on the way, and it is good. Loggins with 17. He can tie it up with a free throw right here. 6:23 to go in the game. Fort Scott on top, 70-69. Loggins' second shot. It's on the way, and it is good. Kahari putting on a free throw clinic tonight, and the Colts steal it away. Jordan Reese fires it ahead, taking it all away. Colts had 2 players right there. Both Loggins and Moye were there, and looks like it's going to be another foul on Davin Sargent. Is that right? It is. Sargent called for the personal foul. It's his third. At the free throw line, Nick Moye. Moye 2 for 2 at the free throw line tonight. This one's on the way, and it is off the back of the iron. No good. Moye, 4 points in the game, all of them in the first half. Colts can take the lead with a free throw right here. Fort Scott and the Colts tied at 70. 6:16 to go in the game. Moye's second shot. It's on the way, and it is good. Moye now with 5.
Colts on top, 71-70. 6:10 to go in the game. On the perimeter, that's B.J. Francis. Francis attacks, lays it up and in. Francis now with 22 points in the ball game. Colts down by 1, 72-71. Whistle and a foul. And we'll see. And I believe they are going to call that one on Davin Sargent. If that's the case, that's his 4th. Colts will have it in front of the scorer's table. Actually, no, I'm incorrect on that. That's going to be Jordan Reese at the free throw line. Reese with a couple of free throws right here can help the Colts regain the lead. Colts, by the way, 4 out of 5 at the free throw line. Or actually 4 out of 6. Make that 5 out of 7 at the free throw line here in the second half. 14 out of 17 for the ball game. That one's in there. Took a little time. Jordan kept everybody in suspense, but he knocks that one down. His first point of the night. And we're tied at 72 with 6:02 to go in the game. Jordan's second shot, takes his time here. Sends it on the way, and that one is off the back of the iron, no good. And the rebound is going to be pulled down by the Greyhounds. B.J. Francis with it. Gets it left side in the hands of Denny Smith. Right side, three-pointer on the way, off, no good. Rebound, Kahari Loggins going to be called for the travel. Coach Stan can't believe that one. Put in a lot of work. Greyhounds will put it in play. Shot put up inside the lane, floater, no good. Kahari Loggins with another rebound. Fakes right, goes left, throws it left side to Glover for 3. Dylan shot, no good, but Loggins there with another rebound, puts it up and in. Kahari Loggins. Wow. Having a great second half. I think he's up to 20 points in the ball game right now, a dozen of them here in the second half. Colts on top, 74-72. Greyhounds. Reese tackled out front. Now that's got to be a foul, right? Let's see who they're calling this on. They're going to call that on Jordan Reese. Whatever happened to home court advantage, right? Wow. Reese was taken down out there and got called for the personal foul. Sometimes bad things happen to good people. Dominique Booty at the free throw line. Reese called for his second personal foul. Booty, by the way, looking for his first points of the night. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Booty. That's Dennis Kadrick. Kadrick's got 7 points tonight. There we go. He's 1 out of 4. Make it 2 out of 5 at the free throw line tonight. 8 points in the game. And checking out will be Mossberg. Checking in is Nixon Best. Again, Kadrick at the free throw line. 8 points tonight. Colts lead it by 1, 74-73, 5:12 to go in the game. Second shot is up and in. Kadrick now with 9. We're tied at 74. Colts have it in the backcourt. Little double team back there. Jordan Reese fires it ahead. Gets it to Glover, takes it all the way, lays it high off the glass and good. Dylan Glover, known for his three-point shooting. Nice kiss high off the glass that time on the drive. He's got 11 in the second half, 13 points in the ball game. Colts on top by 2. Kadrick. They'll work it back up top in the hands of Best. Best drives to the basket, had to go around Zion Harper, and he did. Best, he's got 9. Colts have it other end. Oh, nice scoop that time by Wally. Q now with 17 points. Back and forth and back and forth. 78-76. Fort Scott trailing by 2. 4:25 to go in the game. Francis backs it out. BJ fires it back up top. Ball gets away momentarily. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They get it back to B.J. Francis. His runner won't go. Rebound tipped around. There's Jordan Reese with a rebound. Gets it over to Wally. Wally will settle it down into the front court. In traffic, gets it back in that left corner. Kahari Loggins lost the handle. Loose ball picked up by the Greyhounds. They'll lose it out of bounds. And the Colts will have it on the far end. Andre Norris had the ball stripped away as he was breaking free for that layup. Colts will have it on the far end. We're going to take looks like we're going to have a timeout on the court called by Fort Scott. So with our score, it's the Colts 78, Fort Scott 76. Back in a moment here on ed88radio.com.
Top my fries with chicken McNuggets. That's right. Or make a totally new sandwich like this. As long as you're doing you, you're doing the sweetie now. Order ahead on the McDonald's app.
All right, I'm getting dizzy watching that camera zip around here. Wow, who's our camera guy? Okay, all right, you can zip it out here. Here we go. Dr. Steve Cole, his first time ever operating the camera here. Our camera person needed a break, I understand. So anyway, Dr. Cole, impress us with your skills here. Colts have the basketball leading 78-76 after that timeout. 3:53 to go in this ball game. Here's Jordan Reese. Gets it into Q Von Wally. And Q brings it into the front court. Colts looking for a home victory here. Collision up top, no call. Wally has it right side, gets it out to Glover. Glover bounce pass left side to Reese. Jordan tries to lose it. Oh, what a dish underneath. Kahari Loggins takes it underneath, kisses it off the glass, and good. Colts on top by 4, 80-76. Greyhounds have it. They'll work it. Right side, underneath. They'll fire it back out front. Glover with the defense up there. Pass underneath. Oh, what a dish underneath. Shot no good. And Zion Harper's going to be called for the personal foul. Harper's going to pick up his fourth. It's all alone underneath. Greyhounds found the big guy under there, Dennis Kadrick. Kadrick heads back to the free throw line. He's 3 out of 6. He's got 9 points in the ball game. Colts on top by 4, 80-76. 3:10 to play in the game. Kadrick will be at the free throw line once they get all the perspiration wiped up on the floor. Wally, Harper, Loggins, Reese, and Glover in the lineup for the Colts. At the free throw line, that is Dennis Kadrick. Sends it on the way, and it is in and out, no good. Kadrick will have another one coming here. Dennis. Second shot, in and out and in. Wait a minute, whistle. Well, it's just a substitution whistle is what that is. Okay. All right. Got the main cameraman back in there. Not bad for the fill-in. The B team did good there, Dr. Cole.
I expect the Academy Award.
You'll at least get nominated. 3 minutes to go. Colts. Oh, what a give! Underneath, all alone underneath. Nice pass underneath. Loggins knocks it down. He's going to the free throw line to try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. The personal foul going to be called on Nixon Best. Best, third personal foul at the free throw line. That's Loggins. He's 6 out of 6. Now he's 6 out of 7 as that one would not go. Colts on top by 5, 82-77. Under 3 minutes to go in the game. As Shot put up by the Greyhounds, no good. Dylan Glover in traffic, gets the rebound. Gets it ahead to Reese. Jordan across the midcourt stripe. Ahead to Glover, takes it all the way. No. Big collision underneath, no call. Possession arrow points to the Colts after the ball was tied up. Thought Glover might get a whistle that time on the drive. Colts will have it underneath their own basket. 2:38 to go in the game. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Colts on top by 5, 82-77. All right. Colts will have it. Inbounds pass by Reese. They'll get it in to Wally. Wally out beyond the three-point circle. And let's see, we've got a whistle down low. Let's see, still some wet down there underneath the basket. 13 seconds on the shot clock. So the Colts will have it when we resume action here. I believe it was the when that Nixon Bassett hit the court a moment ago in traffic, and it's either him, I believe it was Bass, that hit the court. Let's see here. Colts will have it in front of their own basket, or in front of their own bench, with 2:33 to go in the game. Wally, they'll get it in. Let's see. What's the whistle? And the Colts call a timeout as they were having a hard time getting the ball inbounds. So with 2:32 to go in the ball game, Colts on top 82-77. We're back in a moment on 888radio.com.
Your season of life, you'll find the financial products, digital tools, and friendly service that make you feel right at home with Farmers Bank. Come home to Farmers Bank.
Put this on your resume. Colts leading Fort Scott, Kansas by a score of 82-77. Colts basketball on 888radio.com being brought to you by Farmers Bank and Trust, by Coca-Cola, by Pilgrims, and by AEP Swepco. Colts will have it in front of their own bench as we resume action with 2:32 to go in this game. Dylan Glover will trigger the inbounds pass. Gets it in to Kuvon Wally. 13 seconds, drives all the way. Q with a basket. It's good. And he's going to the free throw line. Wally. He's got 9 points, second half. 19 points in the ball game. Going for number 20 right here. Q, 2 out of 3 at the free throw line tonight, as he looks to complete the three-point play. Wally, Loggins, Harper, Glover, and Reese in the lineup for the Colts, looking for their second victory of the season. Colts up by 7. Shots on the way by Wally. It's no good, and Kahari Loggins is going to be called for the foul on the rebound attempt. Loggins picked up his third, and will walk to the other end. At the charity stripe will be Derek McDonald. McDonald looking for his first points of the night. Derek's first free throw is on the way, and it's good. McDonald in the scorebook now. Second shot, up and in. And the Colts lead is back to 5. They'll work it right side. Wally has it. Gets it out to Glover. Glover backs it back out beyond the arc. Spin move, almost stolen away, and a reaching foul going to be called against Andre Norris. Norris going to be called for the personal foul.
Norris, by the way. Is that his fourth? I believe it is. Colts will head to the free throw line, where they've been pretty deadly tonight, in all honesty. I think they missed 4 free throws here in the second half. They were 9 out of 10 that first half. First shot on the way by Dylan Glover. Rattles around and it goes in. Glover's first free throw of the night is good. He's got 12 points here in the second half, including 3 threes. Had 2 points in the first half. Second shot's on the way, and it is good as well. Glover knocks them both down. Colts on top by 5. I'll make that 7, 86-79. 2:05 to play in the ball game. Fired up top. Greyhounds attack. Spin move inside the lane. One-handed, left-hander. Nixon Best puts it up and in. He's got 11. Colts have it in the backcourt, facing full court pressure. Reese fires it ahead, gets it to Glover. Glover into the front court. Ahead to Loggins. Loggins puts it off the glass and good. Give Glover the assist. Loggins the basket. Colts on top, 88-81. A minute 35 to go in this one. And on the rebound attempt, that's got to be over the back. And we've got a Colt down on the court right now. Personal foul is going to be on Nixon Best. Best is going to be called for his 4th personal foul. And we'll see who that is for the Colts that's on the court right now. Is that Zion Harper, I believe? I think it is. Big number 21, Zion Harper, is on his feet. He's got 8 points in the ball game here. He'll limp his way to the other end. Let's see here. A little gingerly right now. Hopefully just a cramp. Colts will have it on the far end with a minute 36 to play in the ball game. Leading 88-81. Zion Harper will head to the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 at the free throw line tonight. He's got 8 points in the ball game, looking for double figures right here. A couple of free throws right here, and the Colts could equal their biggest lead of the night at 9, which was early in that first half. Harper sends it on the way, and it is off the iron, no good. Wheeled around a time or two, but spun out. I do believe DeMaje Hampton's going to be checking in his place here in just a moment. If he can knock this one down. Second shot by Harper. It's in there. Harper will check out with 9 points tonight. Favoring that right leg. A minute 35 to go in the game. Colts on top by 8, 89-81. Greyhounds have it. They'll pull up from three-point land in there. Big 3 that time by Andre Norris. He's got 3 of them tonight. Colts in the backcourt, full court pressure. Reese blows by everybody, gets it in that left corner to Glover. Back out to Kayvon Wally. Q has it, he'll back it out. A minute 10 to go in the game. Colts on top by 5, 89-84. Wally has it, gets it back out front to Reese. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Reese, spin move, has a shot blocked from behind, stolen away, and then picked up by the Colts. Jordan Reese stealing that ball back again. And a personal foul is going to be whistled against the big guy. That's Andre Norris. That'll be his 5th personal foul. He'll check out, and heading to the other end will be Jordan Reese. Reese, 1 out of 2 at the free throw line tonight. He can triple his point production tonight with a couple of free throws right here, coming at the right time. 89-84. Colts up by 5, just under a minute to play in this game. Colts in the double bonus here.
Reese awaits the basketball. Takes a couple of dribbles. Eyes it. Skies it. Buys it. 2 out of 3 for Jordan Reese. Colts on top by 6, 90-84. Jordan's next shot, it's on the way, and it's good. And the Colts back up by 7, 91-84. And the Colts create the turnover. Francis, BJ, who's been rock solid tonight, little hesitation, call for the travel, picked up the ball and then took off again. And the Colts will have it in front of the Greyhounds bench with 53.9 seconds to go in the game. Colts on top by 7. Wally has it in the backcourt. He'll race it down court, gets it ahead to Reese. Reese will pull up, works it right side to Kahari Loggins. And Loggins will be pushed from behind. Loggins will head to the free throw line. And in the double bonus, Colts will shoot a couple right here. Kahari on the night. He's 6 out of 7 at the free throw line. Missed his last attempt. Colts on top, 91-84 with 44.5 to go in the game. Shots on the way, and it is good. Kahari Loggins. Big night tonight for Kahari. 19 points in the second half to go with 8 in the first half. 27 points so far tonight. Make it 28. And the Colts back up by 9, equaling their biggest lead of the night. 93-84. 40 seconds to go in the game. Driving all the way, scooping it up and in, will be Denny Smith. Smith now. 11 points in the ball game. And the Colts will have it on the far end. Ball tipped out of bounds. Colts will have it. And we got a timeout on the court. Our score, Colts 93, Fort Scott 86. 33.6 to go in the game. We're back in a moment on ad88radio.com.
I lost my mind in the city of light, and the bad street buildings and the neon lights. When I heard the thunder, I could feel the rain. It's the same to me, just different name. Won't you follow me into the jungle? Ain't no God for my streets in the heart of the jungle. Won't you follow me into the jungle? Into the jungle.
Back to action here with 33.6 seconds remaining. Colts on top. 93-86. Facing the full court pressure. Inbounds pass going to be stolen away by the Greyhounds. Left side three-pointer will not go, and the rebound comes off to Kevon Wally. Kevon ahead to Loggins. Fires it ahead to Reese, and Reese will back it right back out. Gives it underneath to Majay Hampton. Reese with the assist. Hampton with the basket. Big basket for DeMaggio. He's got 7 points in the ball game, and the Colts have it. They'll bring it the other way. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3. That'll do it. Final score, Colts 95. Fort Scott 86. We'll be back to wrap it up in a moment here on ad88radio.com.
Pilgrim's Pride Corporation is currently one of the largest chicken producers in the U.S. and delivers poultry products in more than 100 countries. Being a part of the family meal is a tremendous honor. They strive for great taste, flavor, and satisfaction in every Pilgrim's experience. People are at the heart of our business. Pilgrim's continues to focus on providing a safe and well-managed workplace that presents the best opportunity for our team members to thrive and have a better future. A big part of this community, right here at home, Pilgrim's Pride of DeQueen.
Look at where we are. Think of what we can do. What we're building together is special, and at Southwestern Electric Power Company, we know it's only the beginning. We can do more to improve our communities, our lives. We can reimagine how we use power and where that power comes from. We believe every person, no matter how unique, makes us stronger. By working together, the energy to accomplish our dreams is boundless.
Thanks so much. I appreciate you. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. All right. Well, there's the final score, folks. Colts win it 95-86 over a team that beat them earlier in the month of November, back up in Kansas. And the temptation is to tell the Greyhounds you're not in Kansas anymore. But what a good ball game. Good ball game. It's a good ball team, good program. And we're glad they came down to visit us. And too bad somebody had to lose this one. But if it's got to go one way or the other, I'm kind of leaning towards the Colts on this one here. We're tallying up the final point totals tonight. As the Colts, I know, were led in scoring tonight. 1 second here as we finish the final. It's 11 points right there. There we go. All right. And what else do we have? We got a couple points here. We got 9. We got 17 here. There we go. All right. And 2 right there. All right. So, again, final score, Colts win it 95-86. Colts were led outstanding performance tonight by Kahari Loggins, who had 20 points in the second half, wound up with 28 on the night. Meanwhile, also in double figures tonight, Kevon Wally, as usual, big night, 19 points in the ball game, 15 points this evening for Dylan Glover, who had 2 at the half, but had 3 3-pointers in that second half. It turned out to be pretty big for the Colts. Also 9 points tonight for Zion Harper, who wound up with an injury, hopefully just a cramp there in the latter stages of the ball game. But he had 7 points this evening for the Colts. DeMaje Hampton, 7 points tonight for Jonathan Anderson, all of those in the first half. 5 points in the ball game for Nick Moye. Looks like 3 points in the game for Jordan Reese. And a couple of points tonight for Eddie Gonzalez as Colts pick up their second victory of the season. By the way, big night tonight for the Greyhounds. B.J. Francis, who finished the evening with 22 after having 15 at the half. Looks like 17 points tonight for Andre Norris before he fouled out of the ball game. Also in double figures tonight for the Greyhounds, Nixon Bess and Denny Smith, each with 11 and 10 points tonight for Dennis Cadrick. Again, the Colts win it by a score of 95-86, picking up their second victory of the season. And that's going to do it from the Bank of Lockesburg Historic Gymnasium. I want to thank our cameraman tonight. That was Madeline Jones, yes, as waving at some of the folks leaving out tonight. Also, a big thank you to Dr. Steve Cole for visiting with us tonight about some of the big stuff that's happening at UA Cossatot. I want to thank you for tuning in. Thank all of our sponsors for making it possible. Till next time, for ed88radio.com, I'm Lauren Hinton, wishing you and yours a pleasant good evening.